I am having various problems with this site. I believe it has to do with the theme and mixed other various plugins. So right here we're at the web host. I have then these settings. Memory limit is up to max because I had problems with the allocated memory size earlier. This is also on max. You see what I have here. So these are the settings that are on for the PHP areas here. We're using 8.1. What I'll do here, I will then deactivate all of these plugins. And then I will then switch to version 8.0 PHP. So we will see how that goes. We've been really seeing a lot of fatal errors on this site for specific plugins. For instance, this, we're getting a lot of that. The web hotel don't know what's going on here. They don't see any errors. So it seems like it might be a combination of various factors going on the site. So I don't know how version PHP 8.1 is affecting. So this is, for whatever reason, kind of stopping up like this. And I'm trying to figure out how to fix it. So as you see, that it's the PHP version 8.1, the highest version there is at the moment. And we saw this screen. I'm just kind of switching around like this because there is now a slowness in getting this back into place working as it should. So I have to click refresh a few times before it kind of jumps back into the regular screen. So this is kind of hard to know what's going on. I don't want to switch to a default theme away from Enfold because I don't know how that will affect the site. Going from Enfold to basically a default theme. So right now all the plugins should be deactivated. It's been slower getting this back into place, working as it shall. So it's hard to know what is actually going on. This is usually I have to refresh once and I get the site back, and now it's just really extra slow in getting this working as it should work here. So I might have to speed up here to get that working. I might have to just do, right now I'm just clicking here to refresh. I might have to just do a hard refresh, Shift Command R, and do a hard refresh. And hopefully it will go back to the plugin screen as it should, because there is an error going on with the site. I don't really know what's going on. So right now we're just kind of waiting. Okay, I'm putting this on pause for a moment. I need to get the site back working again. Okay, after a bunch of times, finally it came back to this screen here. I had to just sit and wait, do a hard refresh a few times, Shift Command and R, and suddenly it came back. So all these plugins are now deactivated. And we will just kind of see what happens here. I will switch to version PHP 8.0. I know there has been some plugins creating some problems activating it on 8.0. So let's just start with the ones I know work fine. So these plugins should work fine, activating when it is on PHP on 8.0. So we'll just activate these, and hopefully no error will show up in relation to those plugins. Okay, we'll just go back. I'll just say save changes here and go back into plugins. And let's see, we have then a couple of other plugins here that should work fine. And these should work fine as well. I'll activate those. So this is kind of, it's a little bit scary. And let's see here. I know I had some problems with this, and I believe polylang should work fine. And I will go with the ones I have believed should work fine. Okay, so now I'll go to this should also work. No. Okay, let's see what happened here. And do a refresh. Okay, so that is activated. The problem with that is that WooCommerce is not active yet. So I've been able to activate FIBO search. I will also activate health check and troubleshooting. We see get message here that we need to then activate WooCommerce. So I will then, I know there I've earlier been a problem with activating this. Query Monitor I will not activate right now. A SiteKit, I believe that should work fine. I'll just start and see how it goes. Okay, so that works, and let's see what else. I believe there's some problems with activating VP Rocket as well as Yoast and WooCommerce, as well as Solid Security Pro. So we'll start with WooCommerce and see if we get an error. So yes, we did. And this is then the error. For whatever reason happened here. I don't know if I will get an email about this. I'm gonna have to give it a few tries here and see if I'm able to get this back into the plugin screen. So this was then a problem with activating WooCommerce when switching from PHP 8.1 to 8.0. So I'm gonna have to try a few more times. I would like to get this working, and this means I'm gonna have to switch back to PHP 8.1 and just kind of see how that goes. I will try a few more times here. I will in a moment just kind of give up here. This is not I am not getting an admin email in relation to the error I see, and because I have my other screen, my email open. So I'm gonna have to then go back here, switch to 8.1, and then I will then refresh. So we now have that back here. Okay, so I'll just deactivate WooCommerce. Yeah, I will again go back to PHP 8.0 and refresh here. I've turned off then WooCommerce. Now I will activate VP Rocket. And that looks like it worked, so that's a relief. I will next go to Yoast. Okay, we're still at 8.0 here. And it looks like Yoast worked well, and I'll also activate Yoast Premium. Okay, so that was able to activate that as well. And let's see if Solid Security is able to be activated without doing anything. Yes, so that also created an error. Okay, so there is, for whatever reason, an error with WooCommerce as well as Solid Security when we go from PHP 8.1 to 8.0. I deactivate and activate the plugin on 8.0. So I'm going to hard refresh a few times, just going to see if this works. Okay, that means I'm going to have to go back to 8.1, save it, go back here, hard refresh. Okay, so we're back here. So notice that, okay, I will then update Solid Security, and I will try that again. Deactivate, switch from 8.1. Okay, I'm going to deactivate. Go here, switch from 8.1 to 8.0, save. Go back here, I'm going to do a hard refresh, Shift Command R. I will then now activate the security plugin. And the error is still there. Right now I'm doing a hard refresh a few times. Okay, so that is not working. I'm gonna have to then okay, so I'm gonna have to switch back to 8.1, go back here and refresh the page. Okay, so that means we had a problem with WooCommerce as well as Solid Security Pro, and deactivating it, going back to PHP 8.0 and then activating the plugin. So we are now on 8.1. Let's see, we have problems with the security plugin as well as WooCommerce. I'm gonna actually try that again. Save. Back here, I'll do a refresh. There is a problem here because I did not deactivate the security plugin. Okay, so I need to deactivate the security plugin now. So that means I had this active and I switched from 8.1 and PHP 8.1 to 8.0. That caused an error with this security plugin. And remember, we're also using a theme enfold that might be also impacting some of these things as well. So I then turned off the security plugin here, go back to 8.0, hard refresh here. And now I will activate WooCommerce again. And we're having the same error then. Okay, switch to 8.01. Hard refresh here. Okay, so we know that we have a problem with WooCommerce. Switching between 8.1 and 8.0. I will then, and let's see, that was WooCommerce and Solid Security. I will now try Manage VP Worker, and see how that works. Okay, that works fine there. Deactivate. Go to and save PHP 8.0 here. Refresh. And now I will then activate Manage VP Worker. So that worked. So right now we are having a problem with WooCommerce as well as Solid Security Pro. I am now on 8.0. I will just refresh the screen here a few times. We have come across some errors here before. I will just go to another screen, random screen here. Okay, how about I'll just go to really any screen and just kind of see if any errors pop up. And it looks like it's working pretty good here, but I am not able then to activate the Solid Security Pro or WooCommerce here on 8.0. I will actually try that again. I will activate Solid Security Pro, and we're having that problem with that. Switching back to 8.1, refresh here, and we are back. So I'm gonna have to send a report to I already have an issue going on WooCommerce, and now I'm gonna have to have one on Solid Security Pro as well. And as I said a few times, I have an Enfold theme here. I do not want to switch the site to default theme. I don't know how that will, and then back again to Enfold. I don't know how that will impact the live site. So okay, that's it.